Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome back to episode number 17 of my Hardcore Ironman series. I think that in today's episode, it'll be a really good time to start off my dust double task, which I've been waiting a long time to do. I'm actually kind of surprised I was able to acquire the amount of patience needed to get through an entire episode without actually trying the task out. The entire task last time, oh, I might get killed here, I should probably... I need to take this off? Yeah, I guess so. But anyways, as I was saying, the last episode, I did an entire episode full of other things such as the Mage Training Arena grind instead of doing the task, which was kind of hard to do because I really wanted to do it, but I did manage to get my Infinity Boots, which will make the task a little easier. I kind of just figured it was a nice excuse to do some Mage Training Arena. So for this episode, that's the first thing we're going to do. To prepare, I'm going to talk to Eblis, who I believe I can get an Ancient Staff for, so I can autocast the Ancient Magics, because I did not get the Master Wand, so I'm going to have to see if this guy sells it. There we go, 80,000 coins, not too bad. I thought it was over 100k. There's the Ancient Staff, which will allow me to autocast to Ancient Magics, and I can go get my Master Wand eventually. Maybe an episode or two I'll go finish that. But next thing I need to do is head over to that pyramid and actually get switched to the spellbook. There we go, there's the Ancient Magic spellbook. So here's the gear that I'll be using for the task. We have a pretty nice setup. We have the Infinity Boots, which we got from the Mage Training Arena. We did not get the Master Wand, so we have the Ancient Staff instead. And instead of the Mage's Book, which is really, really expensive, that's going to take a little while, quite a bit of grinding to get. I have the Damaged Book. It's not actually filled, but it does give, I believe, +4. Oh, +5 actually. So that's really helpful on hardcore, because you definitely don't want your prayer draining while you do this task, because you could get dropped pretty quickly. And here we are, I'm ready for my first Dust Devil task. This is the task where I really start making a lot of Slayer gains and lots of cash because they have lots of good drops on the drop table. This is the gear I've gone with, and here's the inventory. I've got the knives so I can attract them and try to get them all aggroed on me. I thought I had 1,000 casts. I forgot to bring enough Chaos Runes, but close to 1,000 casts. This should be get me all the way to the end of the task, hopefully. I believe the Dust Devils are right over this way. I just need to be careful I don't pull an Alfie and die to a dragon or anything. And here we go. This is exciting. Why am I... Yeah, I should probably do rapid, shouldn't I? And is that all of them? I think so. And now we do this. Alright, that's good enough. Oh, man, look at that XP drop. Oh, right off the bat. Oh, I'm gonna have fun with this. I'm gonna have so much fun with this. 500! No way, that's insane. 420, there we go. Alright, let's see what the first loot pile will give us. 13k cash, a fair amount of Cosmic Runes, Soul Runes, Mythril Bars, and Earth Runes. See, look at that, just from like 30 seconds. That's just crazy. This task is so good. It just blows my mind how good these barrage tasks can be. And here's the next loot pile. I get an Earth Battle Staff, Dust Runes, yeah, nothing too good. Might not even put this in. We've got our nice Thanky Kebabs. Those are pretty good for healing, actually. Oh snap, I just realized you can... I think you can take these bones and yeah, you get prayer back if you really want to. I mean, if you want to be really, really conservative, why not? And the next loot pile wields us our first Dragon Dagger. It's pretty cool. I like getting those drops. Well, that's actually going to be all my inventory space used up. I think next trip I'll bring a little bit less prayer potions because I have quite a few left over. Your inventory fills up too quickly. The battle staves and I can't alch them, I just realized. So I'm going to have to come back for another trip and I'll probably rearrange my inventory a little bit. By the way, here's the loot from the first trip that I did. 190k, pretty solid. There is level 72 magic rolling in, pretty casual. What the? Did I just get 2? Wait a minute. Oh my head. Wow. That's never happened before. Wonder what the odds of that is. That's ridiculous. I had 2 on the floor at once. I've never seen anyone do that. I certainly have never done it. There is 66 Slayer coming in. Don't think that unlocks anything, but pretty cool. And so concludes the amazing Dust Devil task. That was such an amazing task to get done. So many things unlocked. Look at just all the runes. It's just crazy. So hopefully I can get another one pretty soon, but until then I guess I'll just move on to the next task and probably shouldn't waste any more runes. Now, before I proceed to do any more Slayer, there is one thing that I'd really like to start working on, because while I was doing my barrage task with the Dust Devils, I realized that I was really getting pretty low on runes, and they were depleting quite quickly, and there's one good way of getting runes, which is to buy them, but of course you need cash to do that. So the other way is by doing Bear's Chest, not only to get the items, but you also get lots of runes, and one really efficient way of getting even more runes is by doing the Mauritania Hard Diaries, so I think I'm going to start working on that. I'm not really planning on completing it now, but if I could just chip away at it a little bit, that could really help in the future so I don't have to do everything at once. So the first thing I'm going to do is get the hardest requirement out of the way. I believe for the hard diary, you need to pray at the altar with piety activated, which requires 70 prayer, if I do believe so. Yeah, maybe it's that one right there. So 70, that's going to be quite a grind. But luckily I do have a fair amount of insoled heads, so I'm going to use up all the insoled heads that I have in my bank and see what level that gets me. Ah, crap, these things actually poison you. I could actually die. Let's leave. Oh, wow. That wouldn't be the first time I had a close call with poison. Not on this hardcore, but on the first I made. I didn't realize that, I think it was cave crawlers. They're like level 20 or something, and I actually almost died of those. I remember I had like 60 health, and next thing I knew I had like 5. I was like really close to Ring of Life. I was probably like 1 hit point away from being Ring of Life away, but yeah. Poison, kind of scary stuff. I didn't realize that was going to happen. Prayer level number 1, there's level 56. There's the second prayer level coming in, that's level 57. Whoops, I missed it. There's level 58. That's the third prayer level consecutively. There's 59 prayer. There's the 4th level. Well, that's it for all the low level heads. Now it's time to start some of the higher levels. So let's see what this cave horse is going to give me. It might be really good. Over 100 magic XP. That's not too shabby. Let's see how much prayer XP this will give though. So the Giants gave 650. What's this going to give? 832. Not bad. Man, this is going to get even faster. It's just pretty nice. It's like the more you do, the faster you go. That's what's good about starting with the low heads. Well, I guess I have to admit, the one nice thing about going nearly 1.7 kills dry in the Black Mask is I have like 50 cave whore heads, which is going to give me a lot more prayer XP. If I had gotten the Black Mask kill count 1, then I would have 0 of these right now. Whoops, there's level 60 prayer. I keep missing these, but that's a pretty cool milestone. That's 60, another 60 stat, and prayer is a pretty big one, so not bad. I also have access to chivalry once I do the mini quest. And there's the 6th prayer level coming in. That's level 61. It's going pretty fast. Hopefully I'll get a couple more levels. Not really sure what this is going to get me to, but we'll find out in just a minute. Oh man, over 1,000 experience for the Bloodveld. That's pretty awesome. So just a few more Bloodveld ones, and then I'll move on to the Demon Heads. Wonder what these give. Okay, and the big reveal, 1.1k, nearly 1.2k experience for the Demon. That's pretty sick. I'm gonna get a fair amount of prayer XP from these few heads left. 62 prayer coming in. There's the 7th level, really racking them up. That's probably gonna be the last one, unfortunately, though. Well, unfortunately, that's all of the insoled heads that I have for now, but luckily that did get me a fair ways to level 70. I got from 55 to 62, so I still got a fair ways to go, but better than nothing. Also, kind of just looks nicer, make it a little bit more convenient for Slayer and such, so yeah, I guess I'll take it. Aw yeah, just got a Maze Remnant event, finally didn't get this stupid mime. Let's see what we got. Oh man, that's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty solid for like just like a minute of work. Alright, so I just thought of something pretty interesting that I could do this episode, and that is to cash in these 10 giant keys that I accumulated during like the first or second episode when I was doing that hill giant grind to get my prayer and magic up. I have 10 of them right now, and the servers have been relatively stable pretty recently, so it's pretty safe, and my combat level is really high anyways, so even if I did disconnect, I'd probably just out DPS it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and cash these in, and maybe I can get a Hill Giant Club, which doesn't have any use, but it does look pretty cool. Kind of a nice little collectible that I could get. And if not that, then I definitely get some rune items, which will make good alchables, so may as well cash these in. Too bad there's no pet. Maybe I should just wait. Maybe eventually there will be a pet, but I don't really care. I'll just cash them in now. So here is the Obor Cave. I guess I'll just click on it. Yes, enter the lair. I know I'm risking everything I have. Probably should have pre-potted. Oh, actually I'm fine. So I can do it now. And I don't know the mechanics of this thing at all. I'm pretty sure that it's weak against magic, but I'm pretty sure my melee is also high enough where melee should be pretty viable for me. But I think the max hit is like 26 with range, so I guess I'll pray range, and I think he can melee you pretty high as well, but I should be alright. Let's see what happens. Oh, this punk actually hits pretty hard. I wonder if I can like predict the hits if it's like Jad. Oh yeah, I probably can. I don't really know what I'm doing, but he's dead, and what am I gonna get? Law runes? Why do I gotta get law runes? I guess they're good, but oh, 89 of them. Oh, I misread that. I thought I saw like, oh, I saw 18. I was looking at that. That's pretty good. That's not too shabby. I guess I'll try it again. And what will kill count number 2 give me? Chaos runes. Well, 181 of them, that's a hefty margin. Rune chain body. That's not too bad. I'll take it. Kill count number 4. Ooh, not... Oh, I got another key? What is the drop rate on an extra key? That's pretty good. I can do one more kill. Actually really happy with that drop. That's the best one so far. Oh, I'm gonna force spec him. No! The last spec failed me. Kill count number 5 is a rune helm. Kill count number 6 is... Not bad, rune plate legs. And number 7... Oh, that's good. I love Cosmic Runes. Cosmic Runes are so useful in an Ironman. And I really don't have that many, so that's actually pretty decent. Alright, this should be number 8, I believe. Or plate legs. Pretty good. Kill count number 9. Come on, Hill Giant Club. Nature Runes. Well, okay. And kill count number 10. Come on, Hill Giant Club. More Nature Runes. It's back to back. This time I got 8 more, though. Last chance for the Giant Club. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Oh, man. Well, unfortunately, I didn't get the club, but I did get a lovely rune longsword. Well, I guess that's it. There's the 10, or actually 11, because I got the extra key. So there's 11 giant keys used up, and I got pretty much the expected loot. Just some rune items, and then some actual runes. So natures, cosmics, chaos. Pretty good overall. I mean, they're pretty much free. I mean, I got them while I was doing the magic grind early on, so can't really complain. Well, would you look at that? There's level 60 crafting coming in. I was just kind of casually gathering some more orbs so that I could train some more crafting and get more money from battle staves. And while making the orbs themselves, I got 60 crafting, so that might be the level required to do the... Is it the level? Let's see, to do lunar diplomacy. Oh, I need 61. I had a feeling that was going to happen. I really couldn't remember if it was 60 or 61. Well, I guess that answers that. Still pretty cool to see another level 60 stat. Coming in with another farming level. What's so notable about this level is I am 1 level away from 1500 total. So what level will it be? What level is going to get me there? It's going to be pretty exciting. I can access a new world and maybe be less crowded in certain areas. Just for the sake of saying that I've completed a quest, here's the Dwarf Cannon quest complete. I don't really do many quests. I really need to get back to doing some questing. But here's one done, so I can say that I've done at least one during this episode. Oh man, just 2 tiers shy of 100. This will still get me at least 1 level, probably 2. But yep, that will put me to exactly 1500 total. There we go. Have access to a new world. That's going to be pretty sweet. Hopefully it'll be less crowded and better for certain activities like Slayer or something like that. But yeah, pretty nice milestone. almost 4 million experience. Hey, there's another rune crafting level coming in. Such a slow skill, but it doesn't even unlock anything. What the heck, bro? Just completely scammed right there. Oh boy, this should be pretty exciting. So I just realized that my kingdom is actually almost depleted on all its cash. I started with about 1 million, maybe about a month ago I put it in. I can't really remember, but it's at 95k, so just under 100k. So I may as well just collect it now. I could collect it in like 2 or 3 days, but I'm just gonna do it now just because I'm kind of eager to see what I'm gonna get this time. So let's see what I think roughly 1 month kingdom is going to yield us. I guess I'll just click collect and hopefully I get a lot of renars and seeds. So what we got? Oh, that looks pretty good right off the bat. Where are the renars? 41. Yeah, it's pretty solid. I mean, 5,700 of those. 38 birds nests. Jeez, that's great. That's actually pretty solid. This is so much better than last time. This is like 30 times better than the last yield that I got. Look at all that stuff. Oh, this is sweet. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Hopefully you can get some good seeds out of the nests. Now, obviously this doesn't matter for me, but just in case anyone's curious, here's the final price check of all of the herbs. This doesn't include the seeds. I probably could add another 1 to 200k from the seeds and the logs, but here's all the herbs. Just alone, they get 85k over what I put in, because I put in exactly 1 mil, so I mean, it is still a pretty viable money-making method for, I guess, regular accounts. So not too shabby. I like the renars a lot. That's going to be pretty nice for prayer potions. Anyways, now that that's done, I think I'm going to move on to the next goal, which is going to be completing the Swan Song quest, just for the sake of completing the quest, getting my quest points up, and getting a little bit closer to the quest point cape, and also to unlock a new primary food source in the monkfish, so I can catch and cook those to upgrade from lobsters. I still have pretty much a lifetime supply of these, freaking 5,600. I don't know if I'll ever run out of these, but I still need to upgrade my food because my hit points exceeds level 70, and I feel like after your hit points exceeds that level, you should probably upgrade to something better that heals only 12, so I'm gonna get the monkfish out of the way. It's gonna be great for Slayer and probably could honestly save my life in potentially dangerous situations, so can't really hurt to get that out of the way. So a couple of the requirements that you need for Swan Song is actually to get some lava and mist runes, so I'm gonna have to use the binding necklace that I got from who knows where. Luckily it was sitting in my bank to try and make these. I'm pretty sure you just use that, and yeah, there we go. Pretty nice. I didn't think that was actually gonna work. I thought this was a little more complicated, but yeah, worked on the first try. Not too shabby. This is mildly interesting. This is actually part of the quest where people have run into a little bit of trouble with losing valuable items. I heard of a couple people, I think I saw a post on Reddit saying that they lost their Ceradomic gods who are doing this quest because you have to talk to this wizard right here during part of the quest's plot. And basically he won't talk to you if you're wielding anything that is related to like the 3 gods, I assume Zamrock, Ceradomin, or Guthix. So for people that have like a Ceradomin god sorted in their inventory, he won't actually talk to them. So people think, oh, I can just drop it and then talk to him and then pick it up after I'm finished talking. But what he'll do is he'll actually teleport you into an instance, and then you won't have enough time to run back. So people have lost like really valuable items doing this, so luckily I should be good, but it's just kind of an interesting fact that I heard. Losing a Ceradomin god sword. Imagine like walking around here and just seeing one on the ground. Uh-oh, this is the end of the hardcore. No! Wait, get closer. Don't let it drain my prayer. There we go, the giant sea troll is dead, and that should be... Oh, look at that. All of a sudden, these people just appeared out of nowhere. I guess the instance went away. Oh, nice. That's a pretty sweet reward right there. Why am I headbanging? What am I doing? Another 10k. Nice. Ooh, 25k cat. You know, this is a pretty solid reward when it comes down to it. 2 quest points, 15k magic XP, 10k prayer XP, 10k fishing XP, and 25k gold. And obviously the ability to gain access to pretty much the most AFK activity in all of RuneScape, which is catching monkfish. Well, I suppose this will be my little home here for whenever I need to do anything AFK. Probably be here for quite a while. Dang, man. Well, there's the first disconnection in like probably about 3 weeks at least. That's kind of a shame. I was on a really good streak. I was at least 3 weeks, maybe even up to a month, but just got randomly booted off, and it's only been about 30 minutes since the boss fight for Swan Song, so kind of fortunate actually. Imagine if I had actually died to that, because you could die if you don't have prayer. With prayer, it's like you don't even need food. It just like completely takes all the challenge away. But without prayer, you could easily die, so I guess I'm kind of counting my lucky stars right there, but it still is a shame that I disconnected. I was on a really good streak. So I was thinking that as a sort of small little goal for the end of the episode, I may as well go ahead and wrap up the rest of the medium Lumbridge and Drainer achievement diary so that I can get that nice little teleport just south of the farming patch. That's going to be pretty nice for the Explorer's Ring too. May as well get that out of the way to make farm runs a little bit easier. Alright, that was pretty easy. Just grappled across and that should be it. And there it is. So I go... Actually, wait, I probably should have looked at that. I have no idea who I'm supposed to talk to. Aha, so is this guy you're supposed to talk to, Mr. Adius Cosantus? I don't know what his name is, but it kind of looks like he belongs to a private server. But anyways, that's medium diary complete, which means, what is it? Is it 5k or it might be 7,500? Let's see, 7,500, awesome. So that's a little bit closer to 59 herb lore. And with that, I think that is going to conclude today's episode. Luckily, I was able to honor my pledge and get this episode out in about a week, which is pretty awesome. I was able to get a fair amount of random shenanigans done this episode, and I think that I'm going to invest a bunch of time into questing next episode. I'm going to try to see if I can push 220 quest points. I'm currently just shy of 200 right now. Go see how many I can get done in one episode, so that's probably going to be the main focus. But anyways, rambling aside, as I always say, I'm going to thank everyone for watching this week's episode. I really do appreciate it. Appreciate all the new subscribers and whatnot, all the views and subs and everything of the sort. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. So take care.